Hey everybody, it's Noah Fleming and welcome back to this week's video. I want to share something with you today that you may or may not have known, but I'm a fly fisherman. And I'm sure by looking at me, you saw the resemblance of Brad Pitt in A River Runs Through It, and you instantly knew that obviously I had to be a fly fisherman that spent hours on a pristine river somewhere. But it's true, I do. I love to fly fish. I love to get out on the river. And one of my fly fishing teachers was a guy by the name of Ian James. He was one of Canada's top fly fishermen. And unfortunately, Ian has passed away, but he was an incredible teacher. And one of the things you learn about fly fishing is there's a whole lot of information that people say you need to know. So you would typically buy a fly fishing book and it would tell you, you need to go down to the river, you need to take the temperature of the water. You need to turn over rocks to see what is hatching. All these different things. You would need to have the perfect line size, the perfect cast, everything about this. But Ian said, you don't need all that crap, right? Ian said, you just go down to the water and just observe and just look and see if you see the fish coming up and eating things. See what's happening. Just spend the time and observe what's actually going on. Now, we've talked about this in previous videos, the importance of looking at certain areas of your business to tell you what's actually going on. In business, it's the worst. We think we need all this stuff. We think we need to check the water temperature. We think we need more data, more information, more stuff, when all we need to do is just look around. And so that was the best thing about Ian. He was a bare bones teacher. You would get down to the water. There was no fuss about it. You would just catch some fish. And whenever you went with Ian, you always caught fish. And you would see these other guys, with the full garb, all the equipment, they would be turning over rocks and they're getting skunked. They're not catching anything. And that's because they're spending too much time in the weeds. They think they need more data. They think they need more information. They think they need more stuff, when instead they just need to get out there, spend a little time looking around, and then take a few casts. So I want you to think about this in your business. Are you collecting loads of data, hoping to find some needle in a haystack, when you could just look around and see what's going on? Now, in my first book, Evergreen, I share an example of this from Starbucks. Starbucks needed the data from over 7 million cardholders to tell them something they should have known, that you could have told them, that I could have told them, just by spending some time and looking around. It was that their loyal customers were less interested in discounts and promotions and more interested in collecting their stars, more interested in getting recognized and perked for their spend. The customers that didn't spend as much were the ones that wanted the discounts and promotions. Now again, you hear this and you say, well, I could have told them that, right? I could have told them that, but they needed the data from over 7 million cardholders to confirm that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying data is not important, but sometimes you just need to spend a little time at the edge of the water, take a look, see what's going on, and I know you'll catch some fish. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next week.